Hi, welcome back. I'm Connie Kolosey, Director of Media, Text, and Digital Learning. And today on this episode of Digital Learning, we have been talking with Laura Woods, who is Project Coordinator for our Library Media program here in Pinellas County. And this is School Library Month in the state of Florida. And as we said earlier, Governor Scott has issued a proclamation about all the great things that are going on in our media centers. And I know, Laura, that you have been collecting information about some of the wonderful things that our teachers have been doing to celebrate School Library Month here in Florida. Tell us about some of the things you're seeing.
Well, we've also been traveling to the different schools. A lot of the schools are doing clubs in the afternoon, STEM clubs or STEAM clubs, and working with coding. And some of them are working with literacy. One club actually got to have a digital Skype visit with an author for one of the books that they'd been working on. It was an accident, a happy accident that happened. We have had a lot of them working on their Battle of the Books. They're practicing for their upcoming battles.
Well, tell us just a little bit about Battle of the Books.
Well, the Battle of the Books is the students read 15 Sunshine State readers at their levels. It's either K through 2, 3 through 5, 6 through 8, 9 through 12. And then they work on practicing answering questions that are content rich. And this year we're doing something very new for the elementary. We tried it last year with the secondary schools and it worked. We're using Cranium Core software and having them do their final, semifinal, and final battles in a on the stage in a Family Feud type setting where they're battling across from each other. They can see each other, yet they can see the screen, and they've got a moderator, and they're answering one question per book, and it's a it's going to be tough question. But the advantage is each of them will have a copy of the book, and they will have the copy of the chapter of the book in which they'll be searching for answers. It's a team of 4, and they will be communicating with each other. They'll be searching for the answers and collaborating. They've got a minute to find the answer and choose their answer. And then, of course, it's done digitally through the program. And then after that, they have to explain their answer. It's a chance for them to show the knowledge they've gained through the text, and they have to defend.
So it's coming right up that this is School Library Month, and so it's appropriate that we're practicing Battle of the Books for that great competition that's coming up. So what else are we doing to celebrate School Library Month?
Well, the schools have been having book fairs. In fact, we had one school that did a BOGO book fair. It was a middle school, and they partnered with the Shriners. And the Shriners were able to come in and purchase $3,000 worth of books, cost them $1,500, and it was all donated to the Shriners Hospital for Children. I mean, the schools are getting very, very creative. We've got...
And I love bringing that community service piece in as well.
Yes, it is. And the partnership with the Shriners, she's taking it a step further as well by having the Shriners come in and reading with the kids and interacting with the kids too. We had another school that brought a service dog, and this gentleman and the service dog read to all of the kindergarten classes during the week, and the kids got to sit there, pet the dog while they were watching the book. It was great. I mean, these are the wonderful activities that our media specialists are working on. And on top of everything else that they're doing, they're also prepping for CBT. So CBT is computer-based testing, because unfortunately too, this is testing month, and this also gives the kids a chance to shine. So they're making sure that the computers are ready to go, re-imaging them, getting whatever they need so that the kids are ready to go when the test arrives.
So our library media technology specialists are really Jacks and Jills of all trades.
Yes.
And they're doing everything from reading and promoting books to helping get the computer-based testing going to promoting coding. So we really value the work of these great people in our district, and sometimes they might be the unsung heroes, and
Yes.
This is a good month to recognize them. One of the things that we've been talking about is how students access their resources digitally, and the the world of library media is moved beyond just going to the library and checking out a book, which we can still do, by the way.
Yes, we can. A book is a good thing.
I don't want to give the impression that we can't, but I also want everyone to understand the world that's available to them digitally. So we're going to take just a minute and take a look. And I'm going to come to my Chrome browser where I have logged into clever.com here. And for students, we'll be able to log in at home. Now, parents cannot log in here. Students can log in here. And I happen to be looking at the dashboard for a student who is at Anona Elementary School. So if I picked a middle school or possibly even a different elementary school, I might get a different set of resources available. And so that's, this dashboard is customized to this person who is logging in.
Correct.
So we have some of the traditional
These are applications,
right, that the kids are using. So iStation, ST Math, most parents are going to be familiar with that. HMH Intervention is going to get us to our reading counts quizzes there. These are other applications that are available to elementary students at home. Common Lit, these are largely nonfiction articles with questions that they can answer, same as ReadWorks. Algebra Nation, they're here. They can practice math. It says algebra, but it's good for everybody.
It's leveled for yes.
Yes, it is. Okay. Think Central has all of our science resources. But specifically, I want to come down and take a look at Destiny. Now, explain to us what Destiny is.
Destiny is the software that we use to compile and control all of the books in all of the libraries across the Pinellas County. And it isn't just books, it's also ebooks. So the students are able to actually check out a book on a device without even walking through the door of the library.
Wow. Before I click into Destiny, I also want to, we have a couple other options. Talk a minute, if you would please, about Mac and Via and what that does for us.
Mac and Via is another one of our vehicles for ebooks, where the students can log into Mac and Via, and they do it through Destiny, and they can choose whatever ebook they would like, and they can check it out. Then it literally puts it in what they call a backpack. And their backpack can hold up to 6 ebooks at a time, and they can read the book for a week, and then all of a sudden, when they least expect it, the book just disappears back to the library.
And then, if they weren't finished, they could go get it again.
That's right.
Yeah. So once it's checked out to them, it's not available to other students?
Correct.
Okay.
Now that's the fiction books that are one-to-one. We also have nonfiction, a lot of nonfiction books that are unlimited user, which means I can have 25 kids in a class reading the same book at the same time, and they can be all on different pages, but it can be checked out to unlimited.
Wow, okay. And I also see Overdrive, and so that's another opportunity.
Other vehicle, yes. Overdrive allows us to have not only just ebooks, but Overdrive also offers audiobooks, interactive books, and the district has purchased for the schools, for the lower level kids, picture books that are interactive books that the little ones can read and be read to. It reads to them.
All right.
So, I mean, we have so many options for reading to these children. It's just wonderful.
So I have a smartphone, like many people do. I have a granddaughter, and she wants to get on there. And this is a great way to direct them to some active learning and some reading with younger kids, also using the devices you might have at home.
That's true. Both of my grandkids grab my phone all the time and go into the Destiny link, and they pull up books to read.
All right, well, let's go into the Destiny link here just a second. And so, again, I have logged in here as Anona Elementary, and they're at the top of the list for the alphabet. And so I'm going to hit go. So talk us through what we're seeing here on this dashboard for Destiny.
This is Destiny Discover. Discover allows us to see all of the e-books available. And when you see a book, as you see right there, you see several copies of different books. But in the upper left corner, you'll see the word either in or the word out. So it lets the kids know immediately if a book is available for them. And there's a lot of books out, which is wonderful. But this is also a month where we celebrate Dr. Seuss. So you'll see a lot of Dr. Seuss books out or in. But if you'll choose like Bunjitsu Bunny over here, this is what the kids will see. It shows the book. It also shows you books that they might also like to read that are similar to that one. It lets them, if you go back to the top, you can click on the book at this point, we're not checked in, we're not logged in as a student.
So we're not going to be able to check out the book.
We can't check out the book. But normally, if you click the book, you would see on the right side 3 options. They can even open it to read, they can check it out, or they can reserve it. If the book's not available, it'll say, do you want to hold the book? And they click yes, and it automatically holds it for them.
Wow.
Till the next time it's available, and then it'll pop into their backpack.
Wow. So this is a great place for parents. The child says, I don't have any homework. Well, let's get on and let's find a book to read, and let's take a few minutes to read. So we want to take advantage of these digital resources and let parents know what's available. And I want to thank you for all the work that you've done in curating these resources and all the work that the Library Media Technology Specialists are doing in getting these books out in the hands of teachers and family. So it's School Library Month, and thank you to school libraries here in Pinellas County.
Well, we enjoy what we do.
Thank you for joining us on this quick tour of our school libraries here in Pinellas County Schools, and I hope that you will join us for our next episode of Digital Learning.